Hi, hello everybody, Jacobix here with another episode of FTL Multiverse. Today we are starting a new run and this time we are going to play my probably favorite ship, yeah. I think I like the one that we are going to play today the most, and it's this one, and I like it because it is really good. We start with 4 I guess basic lasers, but they are not really that basic. They only cost 1 power and they recharge in 10 seconds or 11. They shoot once. This one shot deals 2 damage, but they can pierce a single shield level. So if an enemy has 1 shield, those pierce them, and it also gets a lot, 2 drones which can also be sold, and yeah, that's a lot. We get also 2 augments and 2 above average crew members. This is a human soldier. It's just a better human, higher level in hierarchy, and here's a floral chieftain, which is a bit just a better plant, I guess, yeah. And it's like it says in the description, it's just it has a rough start because of the lore stuff, but yeah, it is really good. So without further ado, I think we can start, and I have a pretty systematic maybe, yeah, I think a tactic, we can call it that, to play this ship. But yeah, I think it will be a very fun run. Hopefully we'll find some nice quests to really use this power that this ship provides, because it is really good. And yeah, let's just proceed with our mission. As in the previous run, it's nothing that big in the beginning, but we can claim the gift that we got at the end of the last episode. So yeah, it's the merit from the judges, and let's see what did they give us. I believe it was something in terms of weapons, so our weapon system is repaired 50% faster, so it's a good thing. I think we'll use it a lot, yeah. And like I said in the last one, I usually start with a head start. I go with a head start because in those 2 jumps that we get for free, I think they just outmatch anything from here. I mean, weapon is just a very basic one. A crew member is probably a human, or also a very basic crew member, and resources are not even a consideration. They are just something I don't know who puts resources, who takes resources. I mean, maybe if you have 1 fuel and rocket weapons without rockets or something like that, then maybe, but yeah, I don't think so. So let's just get the thing that I get always, and let's actually activate this beacon. I don't really know what it does. I promise you that I've never really seen whatever it does. So yeah, let's activate it, and we can already run a salvage mission, and with our augment, with the magnetic arm, we can, every time we just have a chill sector without any enemies, we can actually use the magnetic arm to get a few scrap and a missile or something like that. It's a very minimal reward, but if we do it 20 times in a run, I think we'll get maybe 100 scrap and some nice resources. So yeah, but for now, let's just yeah, we've salvaged something in the sector and we got a pretty nice amount of stuff. Let's switch the power from medbay to weapons and save the positions of our guys. And we already have Cura here, which let's just stop by because we won't be able to do it anytime later. So the casual tag from Cura, let's accept the proposition and continue with our journey. I think I will go here, and first to the merchant, then to the supply chains, or supply points, and then to the exit. So let's go. For now, nothing really that big happening. We got our first enemy, which has a simple heavy laser which won't do any harm to us, but they have a teleport, so we have to watch out just a bit. And yeah, I will just show up how this weapon works. There's an enemy in our cockpit, but it's fine because our human is stronger than the average rebel, so yeah. And as you can see, our laser pierced through the shield, through their shield, so it's like they have one shield less always, yeah. And they are offering a lot of stuff, which is like an equivalent to, I don't know, 130 scraps, so yeah, we are going to take this one. I said that I'm not taking bribes very often, but in this, like, when I'm recording, those bribes are really good, so yeah, I mean, 5 rockets is like 30 scrap, 5 fuel is like 15 scrap, which is 45, there was 41, it's like 86, plus this drone is like, yeah, almost 110, 120, so it's really nice, it's a really nice amount. And everything is already as it should be. Let's jump somewhere. There's a Fed store which we are going to visit because we have a lot of stuff to sell. We have 3 drones and augments, so yeah, and we can also use the magnetic arm. I will just show you what it does. As you can see, we got a single drone part which we'll maybe sell later. So yeah, let's sell those drones, which I really don't find interesting. They are just not very good. There's nothing worth for us. There are just sensors, cloaking, but I think we can just survive another sector without that. I think bringing up our weapons to be operational is the most important thing. So yeah, let's already get 2 of them, and I think that's good. I think we can just have 50 scrap under our belt. So yeah, let's head to the merchant, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have 4 more jumps, so we can do a lot in this sector, and that's because we got the 2 jumps ahead, the head start. Yeah, there's refugee ships, so we can hail them, and they want to trade, which I think we can take because we won't use drones for a very long time. There's a store with a distress signal. Let's go there. And yeah, multiverse wayfinder, which is like some kind of a rebellion vessel. It just has the multiverse drive that can travel across the universes or whatever. I think that's the explanation in the lore. So yeah, let's rescue the store as we always do. And I forgot to sell the tracking flares, I think, because I should not have them. Let's fire two of them at their, maybe not, let's fire 1 at the drone system, because the beam isn't dangerous to us, but the drone is, so yeah. And it missed, but the drone won't deal us damage on its own, so we are fine. I'm not attacking their shields because obviously it's not needed, because we pierce a single shield, so it's just not worth it. We would gain nothing from it. We rescued the star, and we can maybe shop, maybe get something here. There's a door and sensor system, and I sold the wrong augment. Yeah, I've sold the magnetic arm. I was sure that I've been selling 1 augment, so yeah, that's my fault. I should have pay a closer look. So we'll be just living without the magnetic arm. Yeah, but I think we can get a door system, and we will get, let's just see if anything's here. No, and we will just get a scrap gatherer. Like I said in the previous run, the earlier we get it, it's more worth it for us, because 10% from our scrap will be counted anyways, so we'll just gain more for the same price. So let's go here without further ado, without my talking this much. And yeah, there's a Union transport, and I think we can help them. Yeah, I think that's not a big deal. Let's see where this quest leads. Well, I mean, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have 1 more jumps, maybe somewhere, so it's okay. Let's go to the merchant. We'll probably sell some rockets. We got a fairly good laser, yeah. And let's just sell the ammunition because we can, not all, but yeah, some of it. They have a Hermes missile, and I think we can get it just for later. For now, we'll be using those 4, because in the early game I think they are the best. They don't require any ammunition, and they load fast. There's a lot of them, and it's just the most optimal path, and I have to count once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we can do one more jump, but I mean, yeah, we can jump here and then to the right, and everything should be fine. We got some scrap from probably like some wreckage or something, and yeah, there's a mantis really mad at us, so let's fight him. Let's show him who's the boss. Weapons, cockpit, and the teleport room, and they are here, so let's vent them, or whatever this activity is called. I mean, they are here, so venting this spot for now isn't very optimal, but yeah, we'll be okay. They have a laser that is, I think, like semi-automatic or something like that, because yeah, it fires really fast, but it does no system damage. So if for example it would hit our weapons, it would deal like damage to the hull, but our weapons wouldn't get damaged, so all 3 lasers would be still firing. So that's a bit of a pity, but to compensate that, it reloads in like 4 seconds and costs 1 power or something like that. So yeah, there's a ship in the first page of the ships that we can play that just has 4 of them, I think, and yeah, if you chain them correctly, they will fire like pew 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 all the time, and it's like a Gatling gun. So yeah, that's, I think, the only good use for them, because having a single one it's not really that good, I believe. There's a distress signal, but I don't think we can check it. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we have to go here like as I planned, so let's do this. There's a free mantis scout. Let's accept him challenge, because he'll probably give us some nice stuff, or if not, we'll just like finish him off. So yeah, and he also is going to be teleporting to us. They have a single neural laser, which is just a heavy laser, but it stuns the shield guy, but we don't have any shield guy, so it's fine. Let's also fire at those systems. Yeah, I switched the #1 weapon, and they teleported here, so let's vent them, and we should be fine. I mean, maybe we shouldn't fire everything at once, because yeah, it was fine. We got a free mantis, so it's always good, and I think we can send our engine guy to the weapons and our weapons guy to the engines. I mean, the new guy to the engines, because having like guy that can travel on the engines is good, because it's like it isn't as necessary as the guy on the weapons, because it's like he really decreases our reload and he can repair them on the spot, and it's just, I think it's just the best strategy. And also free mantis have the ability to increase temporarily their damage and speed, I think. Yeah, so it's also a very good thing to have this kind of a race just roaming around the ship if it's needed. There's a supply station, and we can't do anything, yeah, because I sold the magnetic arm that we've got from the start, so we'll just lose a bit of stuff like combined, but it will still be fine, I believe. There's an enemy, and I was looking at the recording. Is everything fine? But yeah, it's fine, so we can continue. They teleported here, which we can just vent like that, and everything should be fine. Yeah, I don't know if I like said this sentence correctly. I think I didn't, but it's fine. There's nothing really, it's not much happening here, so yeah, but there's also not enough time to just tell a story like I did in Subnautica or whatever. And there's an option to get a rebel on our ship. I mean, there's a rebel that survived the fight, and there's an option to either do any of the 3 like you can see here, but I would rather space them than risk any of our crew members getting hurt or killed, or our ship getting damaged, because I mean, it's not worth it for just a normal human. So yeah, let's space him. Yeah, he was a good guy, because like he accepts his fate, but yeah, we should have taken him, but we didn't know, so it's really not my fault. It could have been any of the 2 other options that he would, I mean, the other option that he would just kill someone and then he would get spaced. So let's just not risk it, and we can claim this quest from the Union transport that we've got a minute ago. Yeah, there's a rebel, and I'm not going to say the other part because it might sound a bit bad with my English, so it's better just not risk it. Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, it's just one letter difference, so yeah. I don't have the pass, and I don't think I should use this word on anything similar in here, so yeah, let's just leave the topic. The rebel ship is dead. We got some stuff, and I think we should get another reward from the Union, and we didn't, but okay, I was fairly sure that we would. And I think it's time to upgrade our shields, because we have only one layer, and it would be really nice before we reach the exit, the stronger enemy, the elite rebel fighter, to just have another shield to be sure and safe. Yeah, we got like a very good drop from this supply point, and we can do anything on board the ship. So let's just go towards the exit, although we can get upgrade in power, once in engine and once again in power. No, we can't, because we lack one scrap. So let's just upgrade the power, and yeah, let's go to the exit. I think we should be fine. 20% dodge chance and 2 shields with those weapons is like a really good sector. I think there's a really low chance that we will get anything better here, but I mean, it's just this ship, it's really good, like by its own. We got a guy here, so we can space like this, or like vent like this. Yeah, they have a very basic laser and a bomb, so we shouldn't really worry. Although let's just turn off their weapons to be sure. Yeah, and I don't know why I'm firing both at the cockpit and at the engines, because it's always a better idea to it's always a better choice to fire at the cockpit, because it has like max 3 points of HP. We can only upgrade the cockpit to the 3rd level, so hitting it in the 1st sector is a guarantee to just turn off the ship's like ability to dodge. So yeah, from now on I will shoot probably like the cockpit, the weapons, and like oxygen or teleport or whatever else there is, or maybe like 2 shots at the cockpit if we are really scared of them like escaping or something like that. But yeah, usually it's better to only fire at the cockpit and the other room, because I mean, there's also no need to fire at shields, but let's just make everything red. Yeah, and we got a missile launcher that I think it doesn't require power, but it's like a really low damage if I remember correctly. Let's just wait for this guy to meet his end, and then we will check out this launcher if I'm correct. Yeah, let's also vent here, and we can just close this off, because he's already, I think, at the end. It's almost finished. Come on. Yeah, it took a lot of time. I don't know what kind of an alien this was, but rebels usually consist only of humans. There's maybe a quest or 1 or 2 in this game that has a rebel ship with an aliens, because like the rebels are quite the xenophobes, and really they hate any aliens besides like the human race. So yeah, and we can just check out this shell launcher, and yeah, as I said, it requires no power. It charges like not very quickly, and I mean, it deals a fairly nice amount of damage, but I don't think we need it for now. Yeah, I think we are fine. We'll sell it probably, because it's like we don't need it. Yeah, and there's an option to go to the green and to the green sector, and I think we'll go to the like bottom one, because it's an NG sector, and there's a really cool quest that unlocks one of the endings in the NG sector, but it's fairly rare, and you have to know like a lot of stuff to execute it correctly. But I know this stuff, so let's go here. If not, we'll have to go through 2 really unpleasant sector, and maybe even 3, because we don't know what will be here. So I mean, it's worth the risk for sure. There's no way that this quest is like not worth the risk that we are taking. Let's check the hard task. It's an Arcadian Omni drone. I would like to get the lightweight E-grind as soon as possible, but I think the drone is fine. We're not going to risk it to get some like random shitty stuff. I maybe like have to kill Federation ships. So yeah, as you can see, the type of the sector is neutral. These are the engines. These are also the engines that are like not listening to the hive mind that the engines have, because this race of engines like engines have like they live in a hive mind, and yeah, some engines just like went rogue and are free now. So those are the separatists, yeah, and separatists and normal engines really don't like each other, and all of this stuff, like fairly usual stuff. So let's once again, as usual, send a team to salvage something in the sector, and we can scan them or break them for parts. And I think we will risk it this time. Let's not maybe lose a crew member. It wasn't about losing crew member, but we have a drone on board, so yeah. And I don't see where it is. It is here, so let's send our guys here. Although let's let human repair, and let's send Mantis and the Orchid here, yeah. And we can also open all of the doors beside these, because it's where the enemy is, so yeah. We'll just wait for the Mantis. And there's also a hole here. So yeah, and I'm sorry if you heard anything from outside of my room. I think someone just like entered the house, so yeah. And there are actually 2 drones, which is a bit bad, but we'll be fine. Let's just turn on the pheromone on the Mantis, and as you can see, it speeds up the Mantis to x times 3x speed, and also to 2.2 like 100 or maybe % damage. So yeah, we should be fine. I think we'll have to let them like go and heal, but still we are fine. And actually repairing the ship without sensors is a bit of a bummer, but yeah. Let's just do this, and we'll have to send actually everyone to the med base. So yeah, let's go here, and you should also go here. We should be fine. And we'll probably find them once again in the drone control room, and later I think we'll be able to fend them off here. So yeah, and the Mantis is already like he already recharged his ability, so that's great. And also the fact about the orchids, the like floral race, is that they regen oxygen in the room that they are in. So if you have like few orchids on your ship, and you order to open all of the doors, then they will refill oxygen, either if like your room O2 room is turned off, or maybe you have a hole in your ship, then a few of them should be like able to compensate this. So that's a good thing in the floras. It's like their main point of them. But yeah, the drawback in this is that they are very like vulnerable to fire. So yeah, there's I think a colony, separatist colony somewhere here, so let's contact them. And there's like a deadly virus infection, but I really don't believe it, because they are like half mechanic or whatever. So yeah, and we also can't pay them because we don't have this last drone part. So yeah, let's just do this. Logic not present. Yeah, they are. Infection is not biological, we are machines. And yeah, maybe I was wrong, but still. Yeah, it might have been like a computer virus or something like that, but it's a bit too late, I guess, and we didn't even have the drone part anyway. So let's just open the doors and fill up the oxygen. As you can see, it goes really fast because we have this flora guy, which not this, yeah. If we press the Z button, or like this button twice, it opens all of the doors, including the airlocks. So the oxygen is like out in a second. So it's better not to do this. And they have a green shield, which I've just now realized. So we have to probably focus on their weapons. Yeah, I mean after the shield drops, because yeah, for now it's nothing promised, but yeah, the oxygen is already full. So let's close the door. I'm using the pulse to do it, because I don't really always remember what button does this. So let's just not risk it to train our crew members from oxygen once again. And we managed to fight these guys, to win with these guys, and we can I think we can skip the store, although I mean we can go there. Maybe we'll just fight the pirates if there's an option, because like I mean let's hire them first, and yeah, it's not really worth it because fuel is like twice as cheap, so yeah, buy nothing. And that was the whole shop, so yeah, it was a bit stupid of me to not fight them. I will remember to always fight pirates shops after. Maybe if we'll be in a really big emergency, then maybe not, but yeah. I think it's a bait, like an obvious one. And they really have nothing to do. They have like no systems functional, and actually like only 3 systems on the ships, so yeah. I think that's their end. They managed to deal us 1 damage, and it's actually like the first piece of damage that we've got. And I've just realized that I'm recording two sectors in a single video, and that's a bit bad, but I think we have to cope with that. So yeah, I will just try to make this quick. Let's just not really talk much, so it won't be once again a 30 or 40 minutes episode, because I myself wouldn't like to watch those. So yeah, they have 2 energy cannons, so nothing dangerous to us. You can easily take care of them in two reloads. So yeah, we are fine. Yeah, I got a bit sucked into the FTL, because yeah, this game is really like, I really like it. So sometimes I tend to forget some of the basic stuff, like for example to end the episode. But yeah, we have still 5 more jumps, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. We for sure have to get the task from Kura, because if we don't do it, then we won't get any other tasks. So if you like take the task, you don't have to take the task at the beginning of the sector, but if you take it, you have to do it. Otherwise the Kura won't give you any more tasks. And we got a lot of scrap from the asteroids, I think. Yeah, so that's nice. Let's go to the task, and I think we'll have to fight the Arcadian station, the very big one. Let's follow the Kura's advice, and yeah, we have to focus their shields because they have 2 of them, and we only got Pierce 1. And yeah, I mean their weapons aren't really a threat to us. Maybe just a bit if they perfectly time with the drone, but yeah, as you can see, they didn't, and we should be fine now. The shield's already like charged or whatever, and once again one of them missed, so we are fine no matter what. Yeah, they already repaired one of their shields, because they have probably like a repair drone somewhere here, but it's still no match for those weapons. I think it's really satisfactory. It's really like, it gives a lot of satisfaction to watch the ship just like obliterate everything in its way. And there's actually a link here, which is the place that I wanted to go, because it contains the quest from this sector. So yeah, and we can just jump 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will have to fight like 1 time with the fleet, and I think it might be a good show off of what the rebel fleet actually is. And I mean, I'm over preparing just a bit, but I think it's fine. There's nothing wrong in this, especially if you have that much scrap. So let's get to the link and hopefully manage to get the quest that we want. And there's, yeah, it's not it, so it wasn't worth it. But it is a very, I mean, not very strong, but a fairly strong Mantis ship. So let's quickly take care of them, because with 4 of those lasers functional, I think it will be a quick work. Yeah, let's fire 2 of those here, 1 here and 1 here, and everything should be fine. They teleported here. I think those are the better Mantis, because it's a Suzerain ship. Suzerain is like a higher level of Mantis. It's like a soldier and a human soldier, so yeah, it is a bit higher in the hierarchy, but still they are still just Mantis, so yeah. They like hit us here, but they didn't do anything, because it was like a very simple and weak rocket, and it was also like aimed at the worst possible spot. But the guy here is really doing what he wants, and I don't think it's a special mantis because he doesn't really deal that much damage. So yeah, he's already like switching places, and I think we'll have to just fight them. No, he died, so it was a normal mantis. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's a bit of a pity that we didn't manage to find the special quest in the link, but I promise you that one day we'll stumble across it, so you will just see how this whole quest line looks like. But I promise you it's amazing. It's like for now it's my favorite quest because I didn't really unlock any of the endings or whatever, but yeah, it's really good, and we've really obliterated them. So yeah, with 4 lasers it's really easy to take care of the enemies. I think he will teleport before he destroys the weapons. He did not, but we will just fend him off in a second. Yeah, let's send my guy here. Okay. And we will send him to heal himself in a second. So here we go, my guy. I'll take a sip of water. Yeah, I was supposed to break up every episode, like end every episode at the end of the sector, but I'm not used to making this sort of episodes, so it was just like a bit of a habit, I guess. And they want to scan one of our humans, I mean one of our crewmates, to get some data, and let's just give him the chieftain, because like elite human is just a human that is well trained. So yeah, we got a 1 drone part, which was not enough, but I think it's fine. And like you see that we'll fight in the fleet anyways, so I think we can go here, and back here, and it won't matter. So let's do this and see what this distress shows us. There's a pirate stuck between the asteroids, so I mean we can just destroy the ship and loot it, and it was worth it for sure. And I think we can sell a lot of things for sure, because we have full inventory and like almost all other slots full. So yeah, maybe it wasn't that smart of a idea to buy the Hermes missiles, but they will be really useful later. For now they are not, because like we used this combo for now, but I think we'll switch to Hermes missiles. Actually, we can switch to them right now, just one weapon, yeah, and buy 1 more power, so they will function properly. Yeah, and let's go here and later to the exit. Can perform a task. No, we can. We did it. I mean, we can't. And I will just show you what fighting with the fleet in the like occupied sectors looks like. As you can see, the ship is like fairly strong. 2 shields, 2 weapons, and a defense laser, which is a bit of a pity because we actually took out the Hermes missile to like take care of the enemy, but yeah, the drone just like negated everything. So yeah, and I forgot the number 2. So we have all like the first thing that we have to do is to destroy the drone, and later we'll send a Hermes missile, I think, to an empty room to just like, yeah, to just, I don't know, really, yeah, just to do the most amount of damage. Like I said, and maybe we'll be able to actually kill them before. No, we won't be able to kill them before the ASB, but we'll be able to kill them shortly after, and they pierced an empty room, so we can just like ignore it for now and jump to the next sector. And without like, before I actually do this, I think it's the time to end the episode, because the two sectors in one aren't really that bad, but 3 would be just a bit too much. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then maybe share with a friend if they maybe like the games that I play, or the mood that I have in those episodes, or whatever. I said that I won't beg for anything, so I'm not doing it. I'm just saying that if you enjoyed it, you can share it. But without like more talking, thank you guys for watching once again, and see you next time.